All right, we've arrived. Well, we kind of arrived last night, but what's shaking, everybody? How are you? Happy time zones, happy Thursday. Hope all is well with you and yours. Youngblood doing well, thankfully. Arcadia, what's good, my guy? Phil Burt, what's shaking, brother? And, Philly! What's up, my guy? How you guys doing, man? What's going on? What's the good word, big birds? Stormblood, we've made it. Let's I guess we're gonna come back down to earth now, right? That's kind of what happens after Heaven's Ward. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, and I can't wait. The most important thing is that you not get Dishwasher chronicled, all right? That's the most important thing right now. Do you have the weekend to look forward to? Yes. But you need to be comfortable in order to enjoy your weekend. I just don't want appliance PTSD to transfer via the interwebs to you. That would suck. Swapped out the card on my PC since the other one was defective, submitted an RMA so they can take it back and give me a brand new card. Bingo. Not too bad. Hopefully it goes quickly. I think when I had to RMA my card, it took, I think it was like 2-3 weeks, something like that. Temperature's coming down, so it'll be good. Good. Nothing like, I don't want to say getting blasted in the face by hot air, but nothing like getting blasted in the face by hot air in May, not having an air conditioning. You just got to, you got to use that fan, but don't inadvertently, what is it? Bell's palsy yourself. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not trying to make light of that. I understand what it is, but Joel Embiid, had a smidge of it, right? It's treatable, but I didn't know till about 2 weeks ago because I heard it on the radio somewhere. It got brought up, Bell's palsy. And like, they said one of the leading causes was sleeping with a fan blowing directly in your face. And I was like, really? I was like, because that's what I do during the summertime. Yeah, like, it blew my mind, man. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I didn't realize that was, like, legit how it can happen. I'm sure that there may or may not be other things that, coincide or attribute to it, but lived that life until I was like 18. Oof. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I have to. Even with, like, because I have a weighted blanket that I sleep with, which, as you would imagine, doesn't breathe super well. So during the summertime, like, I can't like sleep on top of the covers. I mean, I can, but I need something, whether it be a sheet, whether it be a blanket, like, whatever. I need something to, like, hang on to, I guess. But then the weighted blanket, it's an 18-pound weighted blanket, which, if you didn't know, a weighted blanket, if you're a bit of a restless sleeper, is a godsend. So with that during the summertime, like, the air conditioning itself in our room doesn't always do the trick. So I have, a standing, an oscillating fan, which sometimes I have to put, like, directly on me. I try to hit, like, my midsection, but, it comes upwards. So, golly. Yo, what's up, DC? Yo, when I got out of work, my thermostat said 85 outside, and I was like, golly. Yeah, so Bell's palsy, and I don't want to misrepresent what it was, it's like a partial, partial paralysis of like facial muscles. I don't know if that is directly like medical lingo, but like that's what happens. You get like, it's almost like, and again, like, I'm not, trying to make light of it, but like, it's like when you have a stroke, some people that have had strokes, like, they get the sag in their face because it's like a paralysis of facial muscles. So it's something like that. So that's what to the best of my understanding, what Bell's palsy is. So, I don't know, man. But we're Stormblooding. We're here. We've made it. We're Stormblooding, which means we're going to begin our Reaper arc. Now that you mention it, it's hard to move the left side of my face if I try. Bro, I'm not a medical professional. Don't take what I have, like just a smidge learned about, you know, through talk on the radio. But if that's a thing you got going on, man, definitely get it checked out, for sure. Golly gee. Alright, so... Shit. So I basically had to, like, Alt F4 in the midst of, like, the conversation we were having last night, obviously, so... Dr. Neo has diagnosed you with an acute case of death. Golly, I hope not. I only knew it because Jim Ross had it. Oh, dude, that's right. It was somebody Boston sports related had something to do with it. Or they might have even been talking about Embiid. Because it was reported, and then, you know, obviously they talk about it in the sports world. No, okay, so no, we're good. Beyond the Great Wall. This is the conversation we started last night that we had to kind of abruptly stop. But wait a minute. We're a Reaper now. So that's what we do. We're gonna Reaper. I need to get comfortable with Reaper. I'm sure I'll get comfortable with Reaper. It's gonna take some time. I feel okay with it, you know, but yeah, I gotta put in work. If you quit out mid cutscene or dialogue, it starts you over. Okay, good, perfect. And like, I was trying to Alt F4 and it wasn't working, so I had to literally like right click on my desktop and like close it out. I was like, no, stop. I was like, stop. In mid dialogue, they don't let you Alt F4, and I was like, wow, all right. So here we go, Beyond the Great Wall.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
What a scowl. Tataru just doing the legwork, and he's like, it's about time. Chill, bro.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
I do love that the lighting is better. In House Four Toms, everybody's face was like glowing.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, leases, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Now, can I ask too before we continue, like with Dragoon and Heaven's Ward, if you picked if you picked Samurai for Stormblood, do you get like a particular title like we did Azure Dragoon for Heaven's Ward, or was that just kind of a one-off?
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
I'm sure some of the Domo folks would mention it at some point. I know Ninja gets some dialogue. Oh, okay. Gaul, what's up, dude? That new. Gonna miss the Heavens Ward. How are you, man? What's going on? It was fun running my Samurai through Stormblood. Dude, because it fit, like, you know what I mean? It fits. Fits very well. Kugani's a beautiful area. Like, again, from what little I recall of Stormblood, like, story-wise, like, the area's gorgeous. I love the area. It's a vibe for sure.
Ready, my friend? Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamigan Resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Kosetsu is such a bro.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate together. Just you wait.
I'm waiting.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Tataru will dress the enemies to death? Yeah, bro. Saturday Night Fever style. Bagel, what's up, my man? Bobo Salanye. That's Bosnian for bunny shit, isn't it? I remember. 7th grade was a long time ago, but I remember that. Yeah, it's been many moons. Thanks for the 28 months, man. I hope you and the fam are doing well. What's a good word, my man? 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success, shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? That dude looks mean. He is a bro, and I would want him on my team. Creeping up on 40 years young, right? Dog, I'll be 38 in July. Wild. 7th grade. How old were we in 7th grade, man? 7th grade. I mean, we graduated in 05. That'll be 20 years next year. Me? What, now? All right then, if you insist. 12? Holy shit. Holy smokes, man. And here we are, all these years later, man. Thankful for it. The new glow up. Stretch it out. Why does she get like a nice color coordinated outfit? Like, not to say that the outfit Tataru made us wasn't color coordinated. It just wasn't, you know, rad like that, you know? Could have given us a very, I don't know, kind of a Thancred kind of outfit, right? We got like a, I don't know, Buckaroo Banzai kind of, you know, dance fever outfit. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose. An outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru, thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Garabanya. Our first stop will be at the Emirasi Spire in the East Shroud. I can't speak. What's up, hello? You were just gonna glam over it anyways? I'm not even gonna equip it. I'm not even equipping it. What's up, bud? How are you? So now we're going. Emirasi's Spire, maybe? Emirasi's Spire. I'm sure they'll say it eventually, right? Looks like she could ride a Harley. She could. She'd fuck all of our days up, without question. No bout to doubt it. Not a doubt in my mind. Good to see you back in 14. Rushing to complete before Dawn Trail? No, not necessarily. But I am hoping that we'll at least get current by you know, July for Daybreak. Dawn Trail, I'm still gonna hold off on. I'll hold off until later. Pretty good. I'm off tomorrow so I can relax finally. Fuck yeah, man. Same here. Semi-relaxing. All are present and accounted for. Were you ready, my friend? Pray inform the officer that you wish to proceed into Girabanya. Ah, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? We're going. The fringes. Was it really that close? Why do I feel like it was like across?
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Doma is across the ocean. Okay. Here we are. It's nice. We've arrived. We've made it. Up and away. What year did this game come out? It's been out for 10 years. Right? A little over a decade. The first Final Fantasy, or like this, like Final Fantasy 14. I'm not sure when Final Fantasy 1 came out. I know Final Fantasy, I don't remember when it released in Japan, but I know over here it was like 96, 95, 96, I think it was 96 for 3. OG 14 is 12 years. Okay. I want to set as home point. Oh, it's 2010. Golly. Okay. Shit, man. Still winning awards for best, continuation. Best ongoing game. Still. Holding it down. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I would welcome you to Castrum Orions. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep. And Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make. And now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. What if he just looked at it and was like, who the bloody hell are you? Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Dude, nah, Bagel, I haven't played Final Fantasy 1. I heard it's pretty difficult. Not that that's any kind of deterrent, but... No, I didn't play 1, I didn't play 2. I played 3, which was 6. And then I played 3, which came out for... I think I played it on the DS. And then 4 is my favorite. Didn't play 5. 6, another iconic entry. 7, iconic. 8, hated it as a kid. Liked it some years later. 9, great time. 10, another like like another transition in the franchise when they go to like full voice acting and stuff. So yeah, on and on and on and on we go down the line. Jeff, how are you, my man? What's going on? I hope it wasn't another 14-hour day, bro. Huh. Of all the Castra in all the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allagan weapon in Draconic Primal. Omega in Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyways, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engage the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapons will be of no use to them. Assuming we should hurry up and find it regardless. He's like, hey. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Giribania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Can't help but feel like all the head nod, like it's in some way, shape, or form a callback to... No, maybe, no, it's not a callback to it, but like Return of the Jedi, you know what I mean? The head nod, just looking at each other, and then, you know, Family Guy took its poke at it, which was awesome. So everybody looks at each other. I mean, everybody knew. Lando was there. Like, all right, we got a plan. We get a game plan. I don't know why I took that way, but whatever. Because I'm only 54. I probably won't be able to turn in. I'm just trying to think of ways to cheese levels, you know what I'm saying? I'm committed. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Volodnya River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Can do, will do. I like finding cheese. I love me some cheese, dog. Oh, now we... Yes. Southeast, that's where we're going anyway. We're going. We're still gonna spend some time getting acclimated. We're gonna kill Leshy. Sorry, buddy. It's nothing personal, really. I forgot. Bingo. Yeah, man. Gotta get Valimar leveled up, eh? Oh, it's because I didn't have enough of the glow up, right? That's what my problem was there, or the thing was already dead, or Alright, so summons your avatar to deliver an attack with the potency of 140 to all enemies in a cone before you. Grant Soul Reaver. Stat count will be reduced to 1 when already under the effect of Soul Reaver. So then in order to use these, attack, grants Enhanced Gallows. The action Bloodstock changes to Unveiled Gallows, while under the effect of Enhanced Gallows can only be executed while under the effect of Soul Reaver. And Soul Reaver is acquired by Soul Scythe. That's nifty. Yeah, it's all right. We'll do it live. We'll figure it out on the fly. It's what I did before. It's what I'll do now. We'll get there, man. We'll find a way. Stay with me. Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. All right. Look at all that, Mira. Yeah, I think tomorrow... Well, tomorrow night, we still want to do episode 3 of... Gundam. Sorry, brain farting. Don't mind me. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and do my best to try and cook something up. Just to have it ready so when we announce that we're gonna start the giveaway. So now, use that, and then delivers an attack of potency 200 to all enemies in a cone before you, can only be executed while under the effects of Soul Reaver again. Alex with Shaken Bud. I guess I kind of assumed it was a 1, 2, 3, but maybe we have to have... Because this is Soul Reaver, right? Like, this is our soul gauge. Just let your soul glow. For all of you Coming to America fans. Yeah, let's finish Gundam. And then Saturday, we're going to do that solo leveling. We'll watch some solo leveling. Am I going to Comic-Con? No, when is it this summer? Bagel? I've only been to Comic-Con once, and it was when my wife and I first started dating. She got me tickets. And we went together, actually. And she would never go again. But it was still a great experience. Had a blast! Okay, so it's just you use one or the other. The attacks, I think I figured out. It's not like a combo. It's not like... Because this is uno dos. If I remember that correctly. It's 1, 2, 3. Solo leveling was good. Yeah, Dan had said last night he thinks that the dub is out, which is perfect. Because I'm down. But Bagel, are you going? Is it at the Boston Convention Center? I think it is. Solo leveling's on my watch list if I ever get time. Bro, get time on Saturday. We'll watch them together. Well, no, you'll be live. Sorry. June 14th or 15th. I've never been, but I'm going to check it out. Yo! Bro, June 14th or 15th? I mean, I don't think we have anything going on. If I could scoop a ticket on the cheap, I'd be down to meet up, man. Ayuden time, I have the itch. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. What's a bummer is that the only Comic-Con I went to was Stan Lee's last, and I missed meeting him. Because it was like you could meet him in the line was the line. Obviously, you're meeting one of the fucking gods of comic books. But you to meet him, it was like $100. Then to get something signed was like $180, which I understand. But I didn't bring anything with me, so I was gonna buy a comic that I already owned out of the case, but they you know, obviously astronomical prices they're charging, so I was like, it would have been like $500, which in hindsight I wish I had spent to be able to meet the guy, but you know, it's 500 beans. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south? It's part of the Castellum Volodnia. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see the rotten banner from absolute miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Yeah, Bagel, get back to me, man. Message me. Text me, whatever. We should add more events on the island. We only have sci-fi and on the rock, and it's about 5 hours away. Bro, you gotta move. You just gotta come down this way. Move to like Maine. Maine is manageable. You can be really close to Canada. You can go to like Aroostook County, which is like Fort Kent, right there on the border. It's a big crock. Ah, okay. I think I see now. I think I see. That's a big bird. I should also be keeping my eyes peeled for... I have a cousin there. Where, in Aroostook County? One of my best friends, his family's from there, so... East. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we're headed that way. Gagana! It's a spinner. Again, the only reason why we're hoofing it and engaging in this combat, I know I'm going to get plenty of time with the Reaper, but, you know, better to get comfortable now than be in the thick of it and be like, oh, I almost wonder if, no, I guess not. It's fine. Also have cousins in North Carolina, unless they move back to Florida. Dude, I want to go to North Carolina. I've tried my cousin Amanda, she's moving down to South Carolina, going to chiropractic school. And she's gonna be in is it Edelsburg? Somethingburg. Edelsburg. I can't remember. But I've been trying to get Mrs. Neo to go to North Carolina since she went there on a business trip last year. I was like, let's just move. I was like, let's move to North Carolina. She's like, we can't just move. I go, sure we can. We just pack our shit and we move. We sell the house and we move. Because I feel like on the foot of like the Blue Ridge Mountains in parts of North Carolina it's like New Hampshire. You get 4 seasons there. You're in the mountains, in the woods, like, perfect. That's me. That's my bread and butter. I'm sure that there's, you know, lakes or something like that down there, probably. I don't fucking know, man. Just, I'm not an ocean guy. I live an hour from the ocean, and I have no desire to go there. Ever. Boston's, like, as close to the ocean as I will go if I have to. Like, my in-laws they rented a house on the beach last year, and they were like, oh, make sure to come up a lot, and I was just like, nah. I was like, no chance. I try to get down for PAX next year, but it's right in the middle of tire season. Just request a time off now. Easy. Easy for me to say, obviously. Just put in the request now. Shit, here in Ohio, we get 4 seasons in a day. Yikes. Not good. And I saw that Rio woke up to even more snow, and it's supposed to snow for another 2 days. And I know Ocean also woke up to snow north of the border. It's like, golly, man. Knowing it's time off during the tire season, but aren't you the boss? Can't you make an executive decision? We can also get 4 seasons in a day. Dude, we get like 4 seasons in a week. Ba-dum-ps. Don't go spinning your tires, you know? Huh? Lame. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Ralgar's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this. It's like a cloaking. Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Ishtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks. Or mayhap an artificer, words. Trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and, don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. And with a sprinkle of damasking dust, all is laid bare. We've made it. I mean, I'm sure we'll be back. It's fine. It's fine. I'll stick in Buffalo most likely for years. Would rather deal with blizzards in western New York weather than hurricanes, earthquakes, and tornadoes. I don't blame you. And in all honesty, I know it probably sucks to be in it a lot of the time, but getting 3 feet of snow somewhere, like, blows my mind, and it would be something I would like to experience. The bitter cold, it happens here, but not like negative 40 degrees with wind. That's yucky. There are 2 people above me in the business.
I remember the old stories. How the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
So then just tell the 2 guys above you that you're planning this over a year out.
A holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
I do like that trench coat look, though. Sharp. Very sharp. It's crazy how the weather's shape around the Great Lakes. Last year, one of the towns 15 minutes south of me got 6 feet, 5 inches of snow in storm, and I think I got a max of 2. That's nuts. I don't think I ever saw snow again. Should just Count Edmund be the full-time narrator, in my opinion. Dude, crush. He did crush it. Very much so. I would concur. I definitely agree. You'll forgive our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though the scions of the 7th Dawn. That's us. Can I cheese it? I can because he's 60. Can't because he's not 60. Can because he's 60. 50, right. Cheese. I gotta keep my Dark Knight rip-roaring and ready to go. Now I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on the doorsteps, eh? Come with me. Picks in Discord, picks in Discord. What the fuck is that, Jeff? When was that? Dear God. No thanks, I'll have a Minotaur. That looks disgusting. Whoa. Dude, those plow truck drivers, like as much as it sucked, they probably got paid so much dough. Tons of cake. OT up the wazoo, obviously, but the pros and cons of that are you gotta sleep in the station, and if you got a family, you don't see your family. I only know that because my cousin's husband, who does electrical, he, like, same thing. You know, you're outright with storms and shit like that. That's a 4-lane highway. That is absurd. Yeah, Blizzard of 78. Was it 78, 76, 77? Somewhere in the 70s. It was there. Oh, you know what? Let me get the Aetherites while we're here, too. Hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip, and a jump. Just running, running, running. I remember we got a pretty gnarly... We got Hurricane Bob up here in, like, 95. 78? Okay, my mom and dad mentioned it here and there. It was wild from what I was told. People just straight up leaving their cars on the highway buried. 80 centimeters snow in 2 days. Ugh. Missed it by 4 years? Damn, 81. Torgal, let's go for a dip. Blunk, blunk. Correction, 90 centimeters of snow. Oh, gee whiz. Ugh. Again, just to be able to experience something like that once would be okay. Okay, just once though. You know what I mean? I've heard that that's what they get at Snowbird Mountain in Utah. It just dumps in the valley. You just get snowed in. Craziness. We get to hear this guy's voice soon. I want to know how far off I am.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters.
Yeah,
my
same
name
here.
is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
Who is that? That's a voice actor that we've already heard. Like I've heard that voice actor in this game already. But I don't know who it is.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
This is his first role, then, like, has he done anything else that we've played or experienced, seen? It just sounds so familiar.
On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
No. Wow.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Silly brain.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
What's up, Monk?
Of course, Master Camp. Take all the time you require.
Like, if he threw some more cigarettes down his windpipe, you know what I'm saying? Like, had some more grasp to it. Some more rasp. But yeah, maybe that's what I'm hearing. I don't know. What's up, Lebby? How are you? Bagel sent you. Get out of here. Bagel's family. How you doing, Bo? What's shaking? Thanks very much for the follow, man. Welcome to Brutopia. Pleasure to meet you. Bagel and I go back many, many moons. With cream cheese, definitely. I used to be a huge strawberry cream cheese fan when I was a kid. That and sour, like chive. Chive cream cheese, bomb. He says I'm his favorite? Yo, he's one of my favorites, for sure. Actually, I can say this with 100% certainty. He is the only Bosnian friend I have. There we are. Everything bagel with jalapeno cream cheese. Sign me up for some of that. So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Ralger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Vance. Great, let's get started. Not big on bagels, kind of prefer English muffins out of the toaster, little butter, maybe bacon with it. Bacon and butter on a English muffin. I like the sound of that for some breakfast. Plain bagel, plain cream cheese. Yo, you want to know what one of my toxic traits is? When I used to drive a long distance for work, I would stop at a Dunk's almost every day and I would get a plain bagel as is. And I would get the same questions every time, different people, never mattered. I'd be like, I just want a plain bagel as is. They're like, do you want us to toast it? I'm like, nah. I'm like, just a plain bagel as is. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, just take the bagel, put it in the bag, and hand it to me, and I just eat a plain bagel on the ride home from Dunk's. Often. That with my coffee, you know what I mean? Had to have the coffee. But I'm also just a plain cream cheese fan as well. Whipped cream cheese has been really good. Mrs. Neo makes a great banana bread, and putting some cream cheese on that is delish. Bro, I want big round bread, basically. I need something to, like, toss in my gullet and then wash it down with coffee. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we won't even account for half. Toasted is mandatory? No, absolutely not. No chance. I mean, mandatory for some, for sure. I do like me a lightly toasted bagel, though. Makes me want breakfast. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, in plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen, well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Anata. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all of their time crafting. Anata make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyways. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Raugar, shall we? Yes, let us. Yeah, lightly toasted is good. Who's that newscaster that would order his toast like black? Like just burnt to hell. He would get like a cup of black coffee and two pieces of burnt toast. And I'm talking burnt like shit. I left it in the toaster for too long. Burnt. Just absolutely blows my mind. Psychopath. Triple toasted, almost burnt. Yeah. Did you know, and I didn't know this for the longest time either, the dial on the toaster, how long you want it done, like the numbers on there, the number of minutes it stays in there? See you later, Brain. I didn't need you. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Yeda used to tell me about the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gir Abania. That's not true? It is true. It's true. Put it to a 2, set the timer. Do it. Wait, my toaster upstairs. I put it to the test. I heard it and I was like, no. Yeah. Put it on a 2, it's 2 minutes. So I set the timer and everything. Boom. Alexa set a timer the minute I put it down. Watched the video timing a bunch of different toasters and none of them equated their dials to minutes. Mine does. Don't know why mine is special, but it did. And it was just like... couldn't tell you. Maybe some of them do. Maybe not all do. But... mine, sure than shit. I'll record a video if I do waffles for Youngblood tomorrow. Like, I always thought it was level of toastiness as well. Maybe in most cases it is. Our special toaster that we've had since our wedding evidently is on a different level. They who were served by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measures of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Raugar. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through to the end. There it is. Do the numbers of toast dials mean minutes? I can't wait to watch this. I fucking can't. Dog, I'm telling you, I'll take a video tomorrow. I'll do it. It's dope. Dude, that's... Well, like, when my brain wanders, that's the kind of stuff I want to watch on YouTube. That's, like, I'm good. I'm good with that. I can watch that. No problemo. Or you know what other show I used to love on TV, and if I'm not mistaken, was based out of Canada, was How It's Made. I loved How It's Made. And coincidentally, my drum instructor from the town I grew up in was on an episode because they were making drumsticks. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to see. Like, I love stuff like that. I love watching stuff like that. I didn't know that I needed to know how, you know, I don't know, pick something, whatever you go. I didn't know I needed to know how such and such an item was made, but now I'm glad that I know how it's made. Yeah, great fucking show, man. Holy mackerel. Sorry. Yeah, me too. That was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Yeah, great show. And even, like, you know, it was like wildly more popular. Dirty Jobs, another great show. Excellent show. I, at one time, I guess you could consider it a dirty job, I applied to Anheuser-Busch at one of their plants here in New Hampshire to clean vats. It was like, you know, but to get into Anheuser-Busch, like, one of my best friends, his dad worked with them for, I think, like almost 40 years. Might have been 40 years. And they had been bought out by a German company or a Belgian company. And I think it was like a family member of Adolphus Busch, one of like the founding members of Anheuser-Busch. And he goes, once they came in, they changed everything around. You needed to have degrees in college and this and that. He goes, it used to be when I got in there. He goes, you just apply because you're one of the guys. Guy at work is retiring on Sunday after 42 years. It's nuts, isn't it? I think, do I have another 20 years of meat cutting in me? I'd like to think I do, but it blows my mind to even consider. But I wish I could have gotten a job working there. You know, dirty jobs. I would have cleaned out vats, no problem. Put on my friggin', you know, my rain suit, and be looking like the Gorton's fisherman and just like cleaning out hops and barley, no problem. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how careful we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. You kind of don't like that word? What, boomer? Sorry, bro. If that's the word you're referring to. Usually when people are talking shit, not saying you are, Phil, I mean, I wouldn't really take it too personally, Crash. Respectfully. People throw around words to group in age groups. I don't think it's anything more than that. I don't personally think it's anything more than that. Gen X, Gen Z, boomers. I think I'm Gen X. I might be Gen Z. Born in 86. Might even make me a millennial. I don't think I made the cut. Maybe I am a millennial. Upper end of millennials? Okay. Arcadia, you know. Oh yeah, so Crash is a boomer. For sure. Yep. The baby boomers, right? Started in the 60s, went to like 82, 83, 84, something in that ballpark. But mostly, I don't like to think someone is disrespecting my dad, who was born in 45. I mean, I won't speak for anybody else other than myself. If I use the term boomer, I'm not disrespecting your father or anybody else. When you've seen one aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design dating back decades to when the first of Ralgar was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the sutlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the aetheryte before we go. Whoa. Bro, I got a pony too, ready? 82 would be borderline of Gen X and Millennials. Boomers are post-war. Okay. Oh yeah, not that tune. Sorry, fam. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you've short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Alisei are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? I will decline first, and then I will cheese. Uh-huh. Keep them levels up, baby. Lantern Dragoon Reaper. I already have one of those, don't I? I believe. Actually, you know what? I could probably just sell this stuff, right? Turn it in. Give me that XP. Please and thank you. Damn, that's wild. I believe in a thing called love. Played it at my wedding. Seen The Darkness 5-6 times. Love them. Great band. All right, so... pretty rad. Looks pretty sharp. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage. But their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Y'shtola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. Grumpy! Yeah, but I mean, you can, you know, at least appreciate the aesthetic, right? It looks nice. The area is beautiful. The story up until the end is kind of mid, so... see? Look at that. I can talk in Zoomer talk. I don't know who came up with mid, but... it's middle of the road, for sure. No, I can't. Fair enough. Still love you. How's it going, man?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Just the actual starter city is pretty cool. The rest of the... like, I like Kugane. Kugane's super nice. And then I like the, am I remembering this correctly? It's like the, it's like Highlands or something like that, where you meet that dude with the ponytail. Or the man bun, whatever you want to call it.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
I wouldn't mind Kemp narrating. He's got a sultry
Much
voice.
obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Right then, Monargo and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Vance. For the Scholar. Your ether compass may now be used to relocate or to locate ether currents. Alright, cool. Yeah. Dual questies. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? I'm impressed. Given everything you went on to accomplish, you'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarry Mill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander, and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and the others went to Uldar for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Girabanya and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right, you're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around. But we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. I mean, I might as well start both, yeah. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe my life to you, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Nah, think nothing of it. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we've discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, one or two men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you on this. General Al-Din commands the forces at Castrum Orions. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Check 1, 2. Can do, will do. We'll go to the peaks first. Musashi, what's good, dog?
Give me a hell yeah! What? What?
What's good, big dog? Shadowbringers and Endwalker handled the split the player base into 2 zones for a few quests, so don't all clog up. Oh, so they don't all clog up one zone. Gotcha. Part of the MSQ, a lot better than Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. This is definitely part of the dragginess. Okay. Nothing much, broski. Just prepping for work tonight. Right on, man. How's it been treating you? Pretty good, I hope. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad and Algana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. The more villages there are there than... Hold on. There's more villages than there... Villages there than out here. I have had a hard time wording last night and tonight. But also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Hunt for a new job sucks. Found out the hotel I'm working at is 45 mil in debt and they might not renew our contract for next year. Jesus. How the hell does that happen? Like, is there any, like, well, so are you guys contracted by the hotel? COVID? I mean, look, I get COVID through the entire world into turmoil.
I remember the peaks of Girabania.
But man, that was a, you know.
Silent watchman that would stand long
How much
after
longer
you were
can you
gone.
keep blaming it? Respectfully. No, I'm not saying you
came
are, but
seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough.
still trying to
People
recover from
who
the
had
loans they
suffered
took out.
Every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
That's crazy though. 45 million in debt. Should be safe at my job since I'm a different company, but I'm probably gonna have to work a new hotel site that might be farther from my home. Oof. And like, it's, maybe my comment came off as a little bit crass, a little bit rude. I didn't mean like how much longer you're gonna keep blaming Cove. Like, I fully understand that it threw the entire world into turmoil for 2 years. Businesses, families, etc. I totally understand that. The ones that I feel the worst for, and it's not to say that I don't feel bad for big business owners, but like the ones I feel the worst for are the mom and pop operations, the privately owned businesses, or the businesses that were told by the government that you can't be open. And it didn't matter that it was that person or that family's livelihood. The government still said, like, nope, you can't be open. And, like, it went down the fucking shitter. And, like, that's what really, like, hits and hurts me. Not hurts me, but, like, makes me feel the worst for, like, the small, like, the independent business owners. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulse of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east, keep watch for patrols as we move. I know that there were a bunch, like, even down in, like, in the Boston area that got hit hard, got hit bad, got closed down. Weren't able to get back out of it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying it happened to all small businesses, but, you know, maybe small businesses that were still just kind of hanging on, and then that was, like, the final nail in the coffin. Be hard if our hotel shuts down. Our hotel is like the main one that people go to when visiting our city, so we're always sold out during this festival season, dude. And so like that's crazy to me that that hotel can still be 45 mil in debt, always being sold out. Not like, obviously not always being sold out, but you know what I mean. Like during festival season, I think it's more to like what you and Phil were just saying, like. Shareholders or higher ups made some real poor fucking business decisions, and now they're hurting. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Algana's due east, past the bridge. Follow me. It's not much further. Best they can do is file bankruptcy and start over. We're gonna take our car now. Still rough though. Hopefully you don't have to fucking go through it too bad, man. I also hate the fact that the camera always zooms in when you get into the regalia. Small annoyance I have. You will die. Have the easiest night shift job too, and I don't want to see it go. Dude, bummer. That sucks, bro. Oh, he's already unalived. Keep an eye out for any new hotels opening and apply there with your years of experience working at this formerly successful one. Yeah. Be like, hey, everything was good until some bad investments. Some bad business decisions. I will attune first. And then we will continue. Oh, you can have more than one. How many favorite destinations can you have? Three or four? Okay, cool. Good to know. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would. Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do, but as I said back at the ranch, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered to his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. Sixers Knicks series has been one of the best first rounds in a long time. Yo, what's the score of the Bruins game? I saw that they were in the first and playing like dog shit again. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the victory's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more, circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope that there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. They were down 28-9 at one point, and they're going into the half 3-point lead. Shit. Yo, did the Pacers end up smoking? Because I saw the score before I got on of the Pacers-Bucks game. Remind me that I have Giannis using my hotel again to sign his merch for fans this week? No shit. Him and his bad calf. Bruins down 0-1 in the third. Fucking jokes, bro. They're just allergic to closing out a first round series. Bucks did get smoked. Yeah, when I saw it, dude, they were down by like... down by 18 or something like that. 12 or 18 going into the fourth. Yikers! Ragenfrid? Ragenfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Old Ragenfrid. I know them all too well. Believe it or not, we went to college together. Like, I don't fault Jeremy Swayman at all. They've been riding the hot hand and he's been standing on his head. It's the rest of the team that's been playing like dog shit. I see you up there. I gotta go. Don't remember when Best Girl shows up, but I hope it's soon. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the one there with the old Marilyn Monroe cigarette? That dastardly bitch. Is it that one? I saw that ether current. It's over here. There it is. She's second best girl, and I do know when she shows up. Okay, then I'll have to wait. I don't know who best girl is. It'd be kind of stupid to see my hotel close down, especially when celebrities and Secret Service use us as a hideaway hotel from their fans. I mean, with all due respect for your hotel, they can do that at any hotel. You know what I mean? They can hide out at fucking any hotel. If they wanted to be that secretive, I'm sure that they would be able to. Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't you know, traveler? You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder. The sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefrid. I see, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. That zoom in. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts, and they dangled a dream before their eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time? Cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must me give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do? They took our lands, our traditions, even our god. They demand a fifth of what little we have left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. I can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go, now. Leave us before they never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. Because it is my village too. My home. What in the hell's you on about? Wait. I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext. And I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Rauga. The last time I saw you were... I didn't even know if you were still alive. And I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Fuck is that? What is this? I don't know, but it's gonna die. I don't think I have a ranged attack, do I? Pretty much just everything is an AoE, which is I'm totally fine with, but... Yeah, I mean, I just have, like, the move in real fast, and... Pretty sick, though. I like the way that mob looks. Very Broly hair. Bro, why on earth am I hitting rendering lag? Very weird. I guess it's stabled out now. Very strange. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfrid might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got and if we can do anything to help. We are bracers. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Yeah, we're bracers. Hold on, brace yourselves. I'll BRB. Gotta use the John, and I'll see you in a minute. Damn, I just looked down to 3 million XP. Holy XP bloat. Golly gee. All right. Griseldis. Hello. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk from the pain. Keeps going up? Oh, I bet. How tough is it to get from 80 to 90? Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's tea that helps with it, though. I'd need to grind a chipuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Fetch quest, let's get it. Eh? You'll go and get some for me just like that? You needn't trouble yourself, so. Evidently we do. Yeah, let's just scoop them both, right? Angry coral. Coral. Yo, Red Hulk? What the fuck? Really? Look at that, it is. It's Red Hulk. He's here. Howdy, Ichi. What's up, my man? A new face in Alagana. Huh. Well, what would you ask of me then? Levels okay. A stranger and a generous soul besides. Bollocks. There's not more suspicions than a good Samaritan. Nothing more suspicious, sorry. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I'd expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks. By Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Now to fighting off a sinus infection I got? Rough, bro. Missed work today and I just slept. I tried to go in, but I said F it and chose not to. Yo, man, Theraflu, my go-to. Did you go to the doctors? Get some antibiotics, maybe? Right then. Frightened Cole is his name. Ask him for his leftovers. He ought to understand. We're gonna go get leftovers. Very well. And we're going. Not mild sinus infection. Rest of the OTC meds help. A lot I can actually speak now. Good. That's good, man. Sinus infections suck. Like the fucking head bloat, you know what I mean? Head just feels like a goddamn balloon. I was gonna say that. That's it. All right. Was that Cell I just fought? Kind of looked like it. And I didn't realize too that the reason why Cell had 3 different forms was because, was it like the producers or somebody didn't like Toriyama's design, so he had to keep changing it. Changed it 3 times, which is why he had 3 separate phases. I didn't know that. I think I had read that after he passed away, and I was just like, damn. It's like, that's bonkers, and he still knocked it out of the park. Pretty gnarly song, though. His editor didn't think the androids were... Yeah, that's right, and the androids got redesigned as well, didn't they? So he added Cell and then added the transformations. No shit. That's friggin' nuts, man. The GOAT. R.I.P. Yeah, like the androids weren't intimidating enough or something. Yeah, that's crazy. Ichi, how's the new school gig going, bro? Flutterini. Yeah. Honestly, frightened Carl, I'm just gonna skip your dialogue. I don't particularly give a shit. I don't. I'm here to get a package for your brother. Angry Carl. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep doing the cheese. Keep doing the cheese. This will get him to 62 at dark. Yeet. Yes, sir. Oh, shiver me timbers. Holy shit. How am I gonna fucking put this, man? Alright, hold on, I get an idea. Cause hang on, I can make that smaller. Maybe I move the suppose that's the issue with running Stormblood as Reaper. The XP is a little beneath you. Just keep feeding it to Dark. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The hell with it, man. I could just slide it over a Scocher. I mean, I could put it like down. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll find out. Because I just want to have one with the other. Notices, I'll just put fucking somewhere else. Don't know. Don't care. Works for me. Shop. If I'm turning them in, I'm doing it as Dark. Oop, sorry. Round the bend. Oh, there you are, Vance. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in the league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lise getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remembered her, that is. That dude's name is Cynical. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living a high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Hey, asshole. Take about 20% off that. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us up into a frenzy so we'll go and storm the castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on all of us. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Meffred. He could, like, Meffred couldn't just hear us, or that guy screaming from over here. You know, not for nothing, not a very large village couldn't just hear him screaming at us over here. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't come to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, aye. But if I hadn't, I'd never met Vance or the rest of you, and we might not be here today, in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone! Anyone! We need help! And I like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Ooh, Crater! The Tributum and the bloody Ratum, they... damn it all! You there, take a breath, and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Quicken attacked. Sorry. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. Was just an old temple before they came, and listen, Wakrata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, The Ziggurat? Whoa, Ziggy? Are you friends with him? If the Ratum took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to go after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. Oh, Meffred. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Carlians won't suffer excuses if they're late. Can't you just, like, murder, death, kill him or something? You know? Handful of my homies have been getting into Strangers of Paradise. I wonder if it's any good. Give it a try, man. I'm sure you can scoop it on the cheap. So, Krata's being held somewhere in the Ziggurat in the south. Ziggurat, which has been taken over by a host of Qui-Gon bandits. That about covers it then. All right, I'm ready. Do 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 do. Chaos. Didn't mean to do that, but we did. Sorry, I'm just driving over your crops. Don't mind me. Could snag it for 22, not a bad deal. Nah, man, not a bad deal at all. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I am getting dirt in them rims, but we are vibing. Yeah, the Regalia is dope. Probably the only good thing that came out of 15 for me. That's it. Soundtrack was pretty good too. But like up on one, is it like up? Maybe it's up. Well, I guess we'll just let the rest of Eorzea catch us. Riding dirty. Like the campfire moments. Bonding with the boys. Yeah. I mean, like, it had its moments, like you said in that, but overall it was just such a dud. Can I just not get up there? Oh, you know what I should have done? Just taken the stairs instead. Oh yeah, it looked good. Just a lot of open, unused space too, though. Fuck a doodle do. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Bro, we're almost there. 64 days. Yeah, there goes the shocks. Kong Kong. Where's the goddamn... Do a 360? I got you. Whoops. Yeah. Mick Foley getting launched off the top of the cage. Where's the goddamn ether current? So now it's straight. Okay, it's gotta be somewhere up there. Fuck this. I'm gonna start getting aggravated. Bro, Shane McMahon with the coast to coast, like the drop kick into the, into the trash can, somebody in the corner. Golly, what a move. By God! God damn it, Triple H, you son of a bitch! Just saw a shooting star up there. Hear that? I think it came from the top of Ziggurat. Who dares to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. I got AoEs for days, Pally. Where'd you guys go? Oh, hi. There you are. Oh, come on, Meow. Triple E. Oh, yeah. Big time. JR. Oh, there it is. Imagine. Is it the same thing as in Heaven's Ward, where kind of like the ether currents just kind of fall in line, like story-wise, where you're going in the story? I assume, okay. They needed the hell out of him. Nerfed the hell out of him, okay. Wakrata. Oh, you found him. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be all right. My sister? Oh, Rauga be praised. She's safe, and you lot fought your way in here just for me? To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Quickhan return to force. Do you still have the Tributum? Oh gosh, the Tributum! The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go! What? Right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. It's like, don't do it. I said do it. He's like, Enjoy that ice cream, man. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Should have known better. My bad. What the? Listen, Vance, Mefrid, I think we need to go after Wakrata. Well, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know, I do, and I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. I mean, it's a dragon. We should be able to fly, right? Has wings, will fly. Hooray! Hey, still got some life left? Look at us. So there's just other spots. All right. Soiled sack. Oh no. God damn it. Reaper is fun. And it's flashy. Looks flashy good fun. Wonder if I have to go like up the steps. Yeah, probably not. Hooray to getting lost. It's all right. We're in it together. Any luck? A chocobo feather, is it? Hi. By my reckoning, it came by Wakrata's bird, in which case... There's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. Wakrata. Any minute now, I'll expect him to come thundering round the bend and... Hear that? Get to cover quickly. Roger, roger. Ooh, I remember this chick.
Are they Imperials?
Like, I don't remember a lot about her, but I remember her. Actually, I don't remember anything about her. I just literally remember.
Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene.
Oh, this is
Understood?
Best Girl. All right.
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, no, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Good lord, man. You must die.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
I mean, it definitely looks like a QP to me. Jesus!
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
Good lord, man.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Dude's got about a dozen broken ribs. Just hoofing it back, poor guy. I heard the commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kingsmen doing the bidding of the viceroy. But they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Oh, I'm a dope. Sorry, Dark Knight, I forgot. That's what I was looking for my scholar. Well, Kratos alive and the tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Ragenfrid his man got the job done. Damn, now I want ice cream. Now I want me some ice cream. Me owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Wakrata told me everything. How you fought with the Quaker and saved his life. But all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. Aye, I reckon you could. Mefred's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I think Raugar did not because it would not have ended with them. Wakrata and his sisters would have been branded insurgents if not a whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more that can be said for the only gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, gods in the heavens as my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect it to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she's set on walking the same path, I pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. What should we do to see if she's all right? Part of me thought she was just hiding behind the tent. I was like, yeah, she's just on her own. Doing her own thing. No big deal. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know. No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with that day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Wakrata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home. But not mine, is it? And there you are, Lise. Been looking all over for you. The dude with the lion's mane. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. It wasn't my place to do so. I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Wakrata, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us. And we're not hardened warriors like you, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome to Rauga's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Oh, okay, so it's... Do both of the storylines, do they just continue to be in a pair? You know what I mean? Like, should I just start and finish this one and then button up both at the same time, or did they both just continue on? First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I'd heard about skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say that they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths cross on the battlefield, but... when, not if. That day will come, Lys. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lys. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Vance, Lys, it's been a pleasure. Oh no! See, man. Now I'm just getting myself confused. I was already good to go. Alright, so now off to the next one. Another one! Odin. Olga Ironheart. Got everything you need? Good, let us be off. Where the hell did I put the... Quiet, hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death be they of a predator or patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern. Divided into two. No, 3 teams, I think. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling for reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Headed north. Should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones in the south. The armor should be just to the west. Vance is best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. What if I was like, yes, I have a question? Tough. Valabro, this is for you. Forgot that was jump backwards. My bad. Damn, 90K for that? Gee willikers. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here, conscripts from the provinces, with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't say you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey, but before someone notices they're missing patrol. Whew, excuse me. Ugh, end of the work week. Thank goodness. Golly. And then tomorrow we'll be on daylight time. Dog, every night of the week here is my favorite night of the week, but streaming during the daytime hours, it's nice. It's a good feel. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces in Castrum Orions were under the command of Flame General Ralban Aldine, did you not? By Ralga, the Bull of Alamigo himself! I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Oh, I was gonna say, we're just going, like, back up the hill. First dungeon tomorrow? Hell yeah. Let's go.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Forgot I was mute.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Hashtag I trust Pippin. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at the Castellum Veladina. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all! More Magitech weapons! That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying the future development. And should we carry out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew that they weren't alone, and you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. So what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our resident allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. See no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details in the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt that you were intending to sit this one out. More experience points. Damn, dude, I gotta go clean out some fucking armor, bro. Golly. Oh, what's this? Magic technical failure? Hold on. I want to go to... shit. No, let's go to, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll be back. Gotta go turn in some gear. Gotta clear out some stuffs. Booyah. Okay, I just gotta start getting rid of shit that I'm not gonna use. Hide gear set items. Yep, that's good. I say we just kind of run it right down the line. Yeah, that was perfect. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Because if I'm not wearing it, there's a good chance I'm not gonna wear it. Right, if I have stuff in my glamour plates, I'm all set. If it's not equipped to any of my, you know, obviously it hides my gear set items, so that's fine. People just friggin' run it down, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna use any, I'm just doing it. Yeah, if it's not better than your stuff and you don't like it, looks, toss it, yeah. Gotta start clearing shit out. It's about to get annoying, friends, and I'm sorry. Oh, because it's for level 60. Right. Dude, I mean, at this point, I don't even really give a shit. Because, like, whatever, man. I'll keep getting tomes, and I'll just keep gearing up everybody that I need to with my, like, the Idleshire gear, right? Whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, so fuck it. It's all gone. It's all going. Oh, I'm almost maxed out, though. Don't give a shit. Take it all! Or what the hell can I buy with it? Quartermaster, what can you give me? I'll just buy a bunch of glamour prisms, sure. Emotes and stuff, minions if you like collecting. We'll do a couple of stacks. There we go. That works for me. Scroll containing glyphs where they read. Oh, is this like a treasure map? Is that what that is? I mean, I guess I'll just take some half barding. Whatever. Take it all. Oh, that's right, because I haven't done the chest pieces yet. Burning a hole in my pocket. Take it all. I'll take all the barding. Old puddin' flesh. All right. Holy shit, man. We got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Tie game, 35 seconds left. Lucy didn't gag it away like the Bruins did. Again. So disappointing. Bro, I forgot that the Thunder were in the playoffs. Yeah, game 7, back at home. I think Sunday. The end is in sight. All right. Still so many fucking items in here, dude. All right, at least you made some friggin' room. Holy shit. Perfect. We've been careful to avoid needless show of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask that you'll participate in this operation, but from the look I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn east into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map right here, aye? A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Vance. Oh, dude, I didn't realize glamour stacks went up. Part of me just assumed that it was going to be like multiple stacks of 99. I was like, Jesus. Fuck him up. Yeah, it's frustrating. Couldn't get a gentleman sweep. Course not. Couldn't just outright sweep them. No, we gotta go to 7 games. And if we lose the first round again, especially after last year's debacle, President's Cup trophy winners, best like league record for many moons, and then we shit the bed again this year. And I don't think it's Jim Montgomery. I don't think it's the coach. I think it's just the team makeup. And then we come into next year having like 28 million in cap space, which I believe is the most in the league. Which doesn't sound like much because no contracts in the NHL sound like much because they're not. Grossly underpaid in one man's opinion. All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castram Veladina. Let's go with Veladina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Veladina. I love his helmet. Fucking Raging Bull. Look at this chode again.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces.
It's my bad.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Poor dude is like, I say poor dude, but we all know. Guys basically just become Gilbert. You know what I mean? He's Garlean Gilbert.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head. That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack! Get after them, damn you! Now I've gotcha.
Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't use the attacks down below. It's because I'm too high a level. Makes sense.
You'll be weeping blood!
That was a sketchy one.
Raw Tizona! As a raging bull!
What a bad motherfucker. Holy shit. I'm like, am I supposed to break its fucking line of sight or something? I truly have no idea what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, just run away because it just friggin' blows up. Very well. All right, a little bit sketchy, but we made it. Oh shit, let's rock, dude. Ready. It's not voiced. It's a bummer. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, so that 5 is more of a, like a wall. It's an AoE attack. I mean, like, I know most of them are AoE attacks, but 4, Bloodstock kind of looks like Devour. That's all I keep thinking when I see it. Let's fucking go, dude! Feels good. Such a triumphant jam, too.
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
This guy.
You'll pay for this.
Passed harder stools.
Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Just nobody stops him. They're like, yeah, sure, let's just let him run off and maybe he'll mount an offensive another time.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo.
Dude, he is gold. He absolutely is.
Yeah!
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Tarpin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. I thought they did. Not a single casualty, for which I am grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle. Monago, I'll leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to Castrum then. Vance, Mistress Lavallure, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. She is adorable, dude. She's good people. Keep everybody up to snuff, right? Nah, I'll just... Dark Knight. I heard the stories, but to actually see in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for all the help out there. You are welcome. Hot dog, let's go. Yes, please. Oh no, because... Yeah, we dropped my hit like a mad lad. Still taking nonetheless. There we go. Okay, but no. Okay, I just looked down. Yeah, it's a slight boost, but I lose some of the, like, the crit stats. Which, yeah, you know. Crit to win, baby. But yeah, I think this will be a good spot to wrap things up. I mean, we're not, well, how far are we from, yeah, I mean, we're not too far. Okay, yeah, so I'll just, I'm gonna go hoof it back to town. To our camp, I should say, not town. Rested XP, baby. Gotta have it. Yeah, man, and then tomorrow we got some daylight hours. Good time. Looking forward to it. Coffee and crushing it. Liberty Gate! Liberty Bibbity. Perfect! Absolutely perfecto. Perfecto, Burvecto. Thank you guys very, very much. Great night. Making some steady progress. Trying to get my vocal chops back in line. Doing the best I can. A lot of tonal switches, a lot of different accents that I'm absolutely butchering, I'm sure. For sure, but you know, I do my best. I have fun with it. Let's go and see Final Fantasy XIV official singer? The Real Crystal Mommy. Who the heck is that? All right. We got Big Sig also doing some 14. Oh, we got a Dragoon? Hell yeah. Right on. Yeah, I guess we'll meet them. We'll go show some love to Big Sig. That's what we're gonna go and see. So we're gonna go and meet. So it's a lot of BIGGGSIGGG. Lots of G's. So we're gonna go meet Big Sig. They're also playing some 14. Oh dude, it's a cursed baby dungeon. Ugh. It's so wah. But thank you guys very much. Great evening. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves here. I know I always do, man. Thank you very much for everything. Always. We'll see you in a couple hours. We'll be live tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Good old morning, daylight hours, man. So we'll get after it again, have some more fun. So thank you guys very, very much. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.